now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Big Brewfessionals.
Get out your book sack, buddy. You back.
You back.
You back.
You back.
Hey man, welcome to the brew spot. All the steam to
To
you.
your who? Yeah.
Man, I know y'all love coming back to the brew spot. I'm your host. It's your favorite beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite art.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot, Burn 'em Up Mish.
Burn no more, Mish. You know your co-host, Skrill Flub. Woo. 613 Splash. All the things to you.
All the steam to you.
Oh, stand to
We
you.
appreciate all the family for their ongoing support. Two muscles up.
Two.
Hashtag Big Brew support. Always give a shout out to the Brew supporters,
Yeah.
the Yahuwah fanatics. And send out a special thanks to Big Bro Luz
Shout
Shout
out.
out.
here at Playback Sounds. If you're looking for a quality sound, be sure to visit playbacksounds.com. Not only is the quality excellent, it's
Also in your budget. Cha-ching.
Another Big Brew shout out goes to Ed Doctor on the ones and twos.
Their doctor in the house.
Man, it's all that came to brew this evening.
Yeah.
But we sure appreciate y'all for brewing this evening.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
the topic of this evening, man, it may sound like ridiculous,
Oh.
Okay.
you know, what we're talking about. And the reason why I say it's ridiculous is because, you know, brews don't like to associate themselves with this particular way of thinking. And the other parties do not like to tend to agree with the other party stance. Okay. And it's art. And it's a thin line to determine these things.
It's a thin line between loving.
But it's real thick though. It's real thick, truly. But it's thin to the reader.
Facts.
That's how you take it. And the question we're posing today,
What's the question, Aki?
are you truly a Israelite or brew,
Or bro.
right?
Okay.
Parentheses, brew,
Parentheses, bro.
or Christian.
Ooh.
Or are you just a Bhristian?
Oh, Bhristian.
Hey, we'll get into what a Bhristian is. That's when you just mix them all up. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what he want to come from. Okay, and we'll be going over three important points relating to this matter.
Facts.
Okay. What is an Israelite?
What is
Okay.
it?
Parentheses, brew.
Facts.
Okay. What is a Christian?
Oh.
And also, what is a Bhristian? Okay?
Oh.
Now and in the second part, we'll be going on a perspective of a Christian's perspective versus the brew perspective,
Ooh.
and how they should differ. Okay,
Facts.
that's what we're gonna go over there.
Okay.
And you know, I think by the first segment we should know that a Bhristian cannot go past the first segment.
Thanks, man.
And the third segment gonna be a man of moment.
Man of
You know what I'm saying? We gonna throw a couple alley-oops. You know what I mean? Slam dunk a couple bags through the hoop. You know what I'm saying?
It's a bag season.
Yeah. You know, Drip gonna come down, hit away with a crossover, lead one with a bag. I'm just gonna dump the bag. Duff.
Oh.
Hey man, this is what we said, man. We show love, man. Show love coming to deal with the people, man. Show love.
Oh,
to
yeah,
the people,
definitely, man. Definitely.
Man, much love to the people, man. We definitely love the people,
Two
man.
muscles up for the
Thank you
people.
for the shares. Thank you for the shares. We also care about the shares too. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like it. We know it's hard for people to like sometimes.
Facts.
Like something that's likable. You know? I just give them a like. I take that like too. Yeah, man.
Facts. Just hit it.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Rest of my life. Forever. Yeah.
This is my job for the rest of my life. This is the job for the rest of my life. This is my job for the rest of my life. This is the job for the rest of my life. Telling the truth. Rest of my life. Loving the most high. All of my life. Rest of my life. Yeah. I'm standing my ground. The truth is the weapon. Please don't Malcolm X me. They shunning the message and killing the messenger. All over words. It must be the truth that I'm telling. These devils offended. You call it they trash. Don't buy up the shit that they selling. They label you bad. Got no release the flags. Know what they hide. Know that my homeland ain't where I reside. Ayy, but who am I kid? I'm speaking to ears that never do listen. You gotta be talking them digits. Helping the children. Principal mission. I am a pediatrician. I'm done with this story. Get it, this story. Brother, I'm doing my story. Cause we are the people. I'd rather be better, never that equal. The feelings is mutual. Ain't speaking no evil. Examine your leader. Not doing religion. I'm open with politics. Calling me so controversial. They say I'm too rough, but spit is so eloquent. Like I be spitting in curses. Their business is personal. Won't charge you for food. Won't do what a church do. I do what a nurse do. I call on the doctor and wait on my number. Forever I'm humble. I live with my shame. Let me die with some honor. 100. This is my job for the rest of my life. This is the job for the rest of my life.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host, beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite up.
And I'm your co-host, Mish Pot. Burn 'em up, Mish.
Burn up, Mish. And this your co-host, Script Flow. Whoa! This one for smash. I was saying to you, who? And we back up in this thing, man. And that last song was Rest of My Life from your favorite, my favorite, Beloved Daoud. You go check that thing on winecoastroad.com, man, for all your righteous music needs.
I was singing to you who?
I was thinking to you, who, man. Shout out PlayBySound.com. Shout out Big Lewski. Shout out Ear Doctor. Shout out Cease. You feel me? And we back up in this thing with are you a Hebrew, Israelite, or are you a Bhristian, or are you a Christian? You know what I'm saying? It's levels to this thing, man.
Yikes.
So, y'all already know. I'm finna go and jump into that thing, you know, my session, you know, the definition. Okay. So, a Christian is a one who professes belief in the teachings of, you know, we don't use bywords, so of JC, you know who I'm talking about. Okay, and a member of one of the Church of Christos, okay, a member of the Christian denomination, having part in the union of the United Church of Christos, okay.
So that has an origin.
Oh yeah, it has an origin.
Okay.
Facts.
Okay.
Okay, now a Hebrew, an Israelite is a member of ancient people living in what now Israel and Palestine, and according to biblical tradition, descendants from the patriarch Jacob, grandson of Abraham. After the Exodus, they established the kingdoms of Israel and Judah in their scripture and traditions from the basis of the practice of the Torah. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, now
So that makes them ish because they do the practices,
that's facts.
not actually
Applying.
Right. So they not actually in the real land. They just practice it.
They just practice it.
Oh, okay.
facts.
Okay.
So Christians believe in individual salvation from sin through receiving JC as their God. Okay, as their God and Savior through faith. Faith and grace, excuse me. Oh, Hebrews believe in individual and collective participation in the eternal dialogue with Yahuwah through traditional rituals, prayers, and ethical action and application of the law. Okay.
So it's it, but what was interesting about like that, man, like them folks saying that the law, we adopted the law,
Right.
but we are not the descendants of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob.
Oh.
But we did adopt their customs.
Mm.
Literally, it's saying that's what these people are saying. Those people that's in Palestine and whatever it just said.
Facts.
Said that these people are just living, doing adopted customs.
Facts.
Sheesh.
That's what they saying.
Okay, so really nobody in the earth is really practicing these 613. They just adopted the ways and called them righteous.
Facts.
But they not applying them.
Okay.
Okay, facts.
Because it's not for them.
That's a
They
fact.
can apply.
That's right. Because they already rich.
Facts.
So how you gonna apply a hard time doctrine to a rich man?
Facts. You can't be going through hard times in that Lambo all day.
Yeah. Because this can't help you up.
Facts.
Facts.
This is help you up from the dirt. This
Facts.
help you up.
Facts.
Facts. That's a fact.
Sheesh.
Now, but us Hebrews believe that Mashiach came to show us that a man could do the law and be counted perfect.
That's right.
That's what we believe.
That's right.
We believe in the Ruach. As Christians believe in the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That's right. But see, the in the Bhristian, Brews who still live
Right.
by the same Christian customs.
Right. That's facts.
Okay. I'm just gonna open up with a chip.
Okay, facts.
Just Colossians 2:8.
Okay.
Not the Paul. Facts.
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 Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, the principle, the most important things of the world was considered the most important of the world, and not after Mashiach. See, they not what people don't see, or the anointed one. What people not seeing is from Yahuwah's perspective. What he's saying is, I'm seeing from Yahuwah's perspective, the top mountain. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing it from his point of view. He's above everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? People don't want to see it from that perspective. Now he gave that to the Israelites. He said, I made you a people above all peoples of the earth. I love you the most. This is what it is. Now when you say this, people say, oh, that's just but when you go look up the word racism, right, or racist,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, it'll tell you that's people who believe in a doctrine that believes that a one race is superior than all races. Okay. Now, but the Bible is the very one thing that says, above all nations of the earth, I have chose you.
Right.
So that makes the Bible racist according to definition. Now, you see how the world done wrote that up to be an enemy against the scriptures.
Facts.
But everybody else don't willingly accept you into their religion. They just like, okay, these are the slaves. At least let them get some crumbs from the master.
Ooh, sheesh.
You know what I'm saying? So even they understand that concept and they keep it there. But see, they do it secretly. Things that we try to do openly.
Facts.
Because the reason why you do them openly is because you don't see no wrong in them.
Facts.
Because you're like, man, this the image of the Most High. Whew, well, I'm just going to do that then.
Facts.
Yeah, but you got to be careful what you boast in.
Right.
Got to be careful what you boast in. See, that means be careful what you boast in. You can't go out there and boast in Allah, and then when it comes time for you to go to jail, you start talking about OJC now. You know what I'm saying? See, no. You got to stick with who you stick with what's going on.
Facts.
You can't do that. Be careful.
Facts.
Be careful.
Facts.
Careful. See, that got to be the things that we lean on. So if you saying I'm a diehard Christian, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to lean on that. Yahuwah says the sword is only for those who disobey the law.
Ooh, bullet.
Okay.
Facts.
So if you disobey the law, that's what that's for. The sword is for that person. The sword is not for the righteous. When it's saying he gonna come in there and touch some of you for the word's sake, okay. that mean that he's saying that, okay, for doing this law, I'm going to let somebody come rip you to shreds. No. But no, that's talking to the very ones who he's trying to open their eyes.
Fact.
Hey, look, but some of these signs going to have to come to pass for you to listen. And all the way down to these signs, these are going to be the very signs people going to have to see that wake them up. Ooh. So some people going to have to see other people get drugged out the house and smashed before they believe that it's real.
Bullet.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it's saying. But not the righteous is being set apart. He's guarding them for himself, to himself.
Like a safe spot.
That's right. And those who definitely willing to come is even at the last minute.
Right.
They can come in. Buzzard be the righteous.
Oh, fact.
And salvation, boy. You feel what I'm saying? Like buzzard be the righteous. That's what it is. Some people gonna just be the buzzard be the righteous. Like, ooh, boy, you just got it now, boy. Ooh. Just released off the fingertips, boy.
Ooh, sheesh.
And that's what it's gonna take for some people to really get up.
Facts.
To know that the scripts is telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nobody standing on no corner yelling, gotta tell you the date. No, he's telling you the signs to look for. That's what a watchman do. Y'all look at these signs. Y'all see this thing. If the moment you start to see this fall, you know that is the rise of Jacob.
Ooh, bullet.
That's the rise of Jacob. So why would I be depressed because this thing is falling?
Facts.
It's the rise of us.
It's our time.
My hands are up.
Facts.
As they always been. I don't owe nobody $1 trillion.
Facts.
Ooh, facts.
I don't owe nobody $1 trillion, and I didn't take part in that.
Facts.
Give me a few of them oil bells or something like that. And gold bricks. Then I'll be in there with you.
Facts.
But, hey man, nobody I ain't seen nothing like that.
Facts, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I only seen little Kim Lee them up there with the gold.
Oh, fast.
Making the teeth and the earrings and the chains and everything.
Yeah, they dropping everything.
Yeah. Hey, no disrespect, but them folk they going in.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? They going in. See, like we should go in as a nation. Not selling people fake things. It has to be real. So, things of quality. This is what we do. Things we would not sell.
Yeah, we gonna drop that pure when we in town.
Yeah, we wrote this 350 years ago. Yeah. This is the old stove.
This is the old stove.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Now we got that. Yeah. For you.
Burn them up, miss.
Brothers. It's your favorite eye. Yeah. That coach. Them ducks ain't living them scripts, baby. Them boys ain't got no will, baby. Cross my arms, going script crazy. Anything for your hood out the real, baby. Them boys ain't living them scripts, baby. Them boys ain't got no will, baby. Cross my arms, going script crazy. Anything for you up the real, baby. Fake fam mode, never get my vote. Heathen can't get nothing but my coat. Fool can't get nothing but this smoke. These rules over here, I ain't made to be broke. Yeah, law talk, everybody know what's going on. Caught a toy, fine linen, treated good, never throw it on. Oh my, for a dear life, I'm holding on. Got big brew, caution for a snake, yeah, I mowed the lawn.
Your who are my only sponsor. I am a lamb, I am not a monster. I'm building where y'all come with a bunker. They know it's a rap like a chimichanga. I do not pray to an air god. I know the mighty one walk amongst us. Stuck on my mind is how far it brung us. Are you a friend or an enemy? Your who with the power, I'm mini me. I step to the plate, let me take the shots. What I don't got, I can work it out. The worst place to be is all in your feelings. Shaking the earth, got to know I'm tilling. This is a process to plant seeds. Make it traumatic, then let them breathe. Shit. Them ducks ain't living them scripts, baby. Them boys ain't got no will, baby. Cross my arms, going script crazy. Anything for your who out the real, baby.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite
You know your co-host Skrill Flood. Woo! 613 Splash. All the things to your hood.
And I'm your co-host, Mishpat, Burn 'em Up Mish.
Mish.
And you back at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
Right.
And the song that just went off right there was Script Crazy. Off that Free Smoke.
Sheesh.
You can hashtag that. And you can go get that at, well, it ain't even out yet, but it's coming in.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. But for more righteous music, you can go to mindcultureforever.com. And I want to give a shout out to Playback Sounds. Shout out to Brew. Shout out to Ear Doctor.
Shout out.
And I want to give a shout out to the Way613.com. If you're looking for righteous content, you can go check that website out right now. The Way613.com.
Okay, man.
It's the
To
wave. And we back with the second segment of the show. And that's going to be the perspective of the Christians / Bhristians and the perspective of the Hebrews.
That's right.
Nice.
Okay.
And from a Christian perspective, I want to go and say that it's from one who claims to be of the faith of the scriptures, but live outside of the manual of the scriptures.
Absolutely.
And which makes them against the words of the one, which makes them goes against the words of who they claim they love so much.
Ooh.
JC, because we don't use no bywords.
Okay.
And then from a Hebrew perspective, that's from one who claims the faith of the scriptures and applies the commandments that was given to show his faith. As it says in James, a man can say he has faith, but you show me your faith without your works, and I'll show you my faith with my works.
That's right.
Ooh,
You
fast.
feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's a
Just
fact.
open up the perspective on it.
Now we got James who said also, because we don't want to get into what people say, oh man, they just bashing the religion.
Nah.
Okay, because you got some people who have clean out of a hard situation into, religion. I think a lot of us have found, what I'm saying, our yearning or our appetite for the Most High through a church or mosque or some type of religious organization.
Fast.
If not, man, good for you. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. But I know the majority of our people have went through these, you got to call them institutions, because our people institutionalized with these things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it says in James, man, if a man's bridle his tongue, if a man don't bridle his tongue, meaning control his tongue and use his doctrines to explain where he got it from and how his application of his doctrine has brought him so much joy in actual physical manifested joy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people can see.
Fast.
Then that man's religion is useless. You know what I'm saying? But pure undefiled religion is to help the orphans and the widows, the poor of your people, and to stay unspotted from the world.
Bullet.
Right.
So even to stay unspotted of the world, which means that all these world denominations, as they call them, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
World denominations.
World.
Okay, man.
Bullets.
Not the most high denomination, but the world denomination. You know what I'm saying?
Fast.
These are the things it's saying that we must resist, stay away from, because these are going to be the things that block us.
Fast.
Religion, as we went through on the first episode, if you get it. Meaning to return. Lagari means to back to bondage. So religion is back to bondage. Return back to bondage.
Bullet.
This thing is gonna put you is gonna keep you binded to believing in this box.
Fast.
You notice how you see some people, the first thing they do is start to react to you out of the book.
Right.
Oh, well, the book says the book. Well, Bro, if somebody just told you a bunch of stuff, and would you just run off and believe it? Nah, that's what you're doing when you read the book. These are people personal accounts, and they saying did what I did with these scripts.
Right.
You taking them and acting like they're your accounts.
Bullet.
Look. This is what he did right here. I'm telling you, what?
Like you was,
This is what he did like this.
that boy was right there, what?
So it don't sound believable until you step out there and say, did what I did with this book, did what I did with it. You know what I'm saying? See, now the experience can bring that passion because you done actually seen it.
Right.
You know somebody who don't really experience the thing, they got to take somebody else's narrative and kind of put a little stank on it, puff it up. That's right.
Yeah,
so a lot of people puff the scripts up because they haven't actually witnessed the miracles for real. Because they haven't took the opportunity to go through the struggles that say that we must go through to obtain these things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a method to obtain this set apart spirit, but we don't like to go that route because everybody say, I don't want to be broke. I don't want to be that. I ain't gonna have enough.
Sheesh.
But see, that's the things he say. He said, I caused you to be in hunger, suffer from hunger and thirst to test and see if you really love me.
Facts.
So these things are not by coincidence that we in this situation. It's to prove us.
Facts.
Would you prove a friend if you was super rich, or could you prove a friend if you was super poor?
Bullet.
That's what I'm saying. So that's really it. So if the greatest creator on earth disguised itself to be poor, to come in the midst and dwell with you, you know what I'm saying? This is the only way to see would you really roll with him, because he really telling you, like, I got all this for you, but you over here on this ground.
Ooh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm going to teach you how to live in that ground right here. So you have to actually conduct yourself like you there already, because it's mental.
Right.
Heaven is mental.
Right.
You have to already be living there to get there.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So if you're not already practicing the ways to be in a pleasant place, so if you're not a pleasant person, you're not meant for a pleasant place.
Facts.
So you should be bringing peace, not war. Or then you deserve to be in a place that's made for war. But if you are a peacemaker, then you are designed for a place that's for peace, because you make peace. So these are the things that'll make you earn this pleasant place.
Right.
That's what it's saying. Whatever you put out, this is what you deserve. Whatever you reap is what you sow.
Right.
That's what's gonna grow. That is the garden. That is the garden you setting up. So that is gonna be the trees that you're gonna have to trim. That's gonna have to be the fruit trees that you eat from. That's gonna have to be the bed you lay in. All of them things, because you're gonna have to make all your resources off of these things that you built, off of all those lies and treachery, and everything that you do. You're gonna have to build on those things. So the scriptures is putting us into that. See, that's the difference between religion and actually this is your culture.
Facts.
This is your lifestyle. You know the treachery of your people, and you know what's going on. Who love the world the most? Your people.
Okay.
Your people love this world the most.
Facts.
Even the people who really authorize this thing or put the rules on it don't even like it like that. They trying to kill folks off.
Facts.
But your people love it. Breathing poison, eating poison, drinking poison, and all.
Bullet.
Hey, another year drinking this poison. Made another resolution. I'm going to eat good every day.
Facts.
I'm going to eat more of it every day, and I'm going to drink more of it every day because I can. Because that's what they do. Okay, I'm gonna drop a chip. 1 John 2:15 through 17. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Okay, so it's telling you automatically that if you love anything of this world, the love of the Father is not in you. So you're not going to love people properly because you have not been abstaining from that sin.
Facts.
You have to learn how to love again. You have to learn what love is. You have to learn how to be a brother. You have to learn how to be a father. You have to learn how to be a husband. Because we were players. You can't go from being a player to a husband because you're still going to be a player husband. You're just going to be player/husband. You're going to have to kill the player first. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So the scriptures teach you how to kill the player first and then become the husband. That's all you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? The desire. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life. See, all this is what's in the world. The lust of the flesh. Oh, I just want to eat good, take this here, do this, and do what I want. The lust of the eyes. Oh, I see it, I want it, I'm going to get it. I see it, I want to drive it, I'm going to get it. I want this, I want that. And the pride of life. meaning that I won't give nothing up for myself, from myself to help any other person. It's only about my life. I'm gonna survive. Okay, it's not of the Father, but is of the world. The world taught us this. Yahuwah did not teach us this.
Facts.
Okay, facts. And the world passes away in the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahuwah abideth forever. Okay.
Right.
Whew.
Facts.
You say what?
Oh, we got a question?
Oh, that's what y'all doing that? Oh, okay. Fact. I thought we was over with.
Oh, it's a question.
No, you got it.
Oh, okay, facts.
Brewfessionals, we got an internet question
Okay.
from @Keith C. He says, the book says it's going to be 144,000 chosen. Why them?
Okay. Now, that 144 that's actually chosen will be the ones actually saying that will be sifted out, right? The ones who did not dirty their jackets with Babylon, the ones who had that, who was awakened here, okay, was awakened here because we understand that he said, forgive them for they know not what they do. He was speaking to us, the children. So those who awakened and did not dirty their jackets with Babylon, he would pick them. So those who can abstain from this, these are the 144 he picked, but these ones are going to be influential. They're not going to be just 144,000 men. Like it's going to be 144,000 men on a mountain, no women, no nothing. How we going to regenerate? You know what I mean? How we going to get things back to where it's supposed to be? No, it's heads of household. Now a man going to finally be able to fly his flag in his house. So 144,000 men. There's a difference between, like we always try to express a difference between a male and a man. See, a lot of male animals have the male organ.
Facts.
So having the male organ don't make you a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That just makes you a male. That just distinguishes you from a female. That's it.
So it's gonna be 144,000
Elect men, and they gonna influence
Right.
a few. So it's gonna be a few households with these brothers too.
Facts.
Not just the 144,000. That's why it said that it said a mixed multitude also shall cleave.
Facts.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right, man.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
You got another one? Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That.
So that's what we said. So really we don't even know a lot of these things. We definitely don't know a lot of these things. And these are things that we definitely have to be on. But just like it was saying that those who, the world gonna pass away.
Right.
The world gonna pass away. And the lust thereof. All the things that we lust for in this world gonna pass away.
Facts.
Because they not of Yahuwah.
Facts.
So one day they gonna pass away. So that is something to think about.
All
Keep
the
on your mind.
clubs,
You know what I'm saying? Keep on your
all
mind.
the spots.
But he that doeth the will of the Most High,
Facts.
okay, shall abide forever.
Facts.
All right.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals. It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
And no more talk, the coach. You walking, it's facts. I see it. Yeah, them wannabes. Tell them what we gonna be doing next. Yeah, who? Sticking to the scroll is a must. That's a must. You in the same mode, that's a plus. That's a plus. On my tour, cool, different guts. Yahuwah taught me who to give my trust. Give my trust. Always with my brothers, cause they trustworthy. Who I'm calling wife, know she trustworthy. I trust. Loyal to the script because they trustworthy. I trust. It's only for Yahuwah, I know trustworthy. For him. Chicken meat is solid, keep the filler. Keep the filler. Men reason with men, not gorillas. No gorilla. Wife do the law, man me a script. Winning with the law, cashing in my ticket. Man a recipe, whipping up a biscuit. Ain't no leaven in it, like it extra crispy. Stern manager, call me Mr. Strict. Brew I discipline, keep me from the wicked. For Yahuwah, I got zeal to the ceiling. Worry about my family, soul over feelings. I'm a carpenter, all I know is building. Call me principal, watch over the children. With all your learning, better get some understanding. Yahuwah never said, please, he gave commandments. Just a messenger who would get a vision. Trying to become a son, inherit the business. Sticking to the scroll is a must. That's a must.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Burn 'em up, miss.
Burn 'em up, miss.
You know your co-host script flare. Woo! Woo! 613 splash. All the stand to your hood.
All the stand to your whore.
I'll say it to you.
And I'm your host. It's your favorite, beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite.
And that song you just listened to was In Yahuwah We Trust.
Ooh.
Most certainly, most certainly.
That was nasty.
Man, sheesh.
Nasty.
Man, shout out the Playback Sounds.
Shut up.
Shout out to Playback Sounds. Shout out to Ear Doctor, Big Bro, Ear Doctor, Big Bro Lose. You know what I mean? If you're looking for a little more righteous music, go to www.mindcultureforever.com.
Right now. Go right now.
Man, and for all your precept needs, just stay tuned right here at the Brew spot.
Your precept needs.
Woohoo! Okay, and what we were dealing with today is how to distinguish. Are you leaning more towards a Israelite state of mind?
Right.
That's what we saying. State of mind. Not because Christian is not the same thing as an Israelite.
Facts.
One is a nationality, a real true bloodline. There's a progenitor of these people.
Facts.
Okay, Christians, there's a creator of these people. It was just created out of thin air.
Somebody whipped that up.
And a Bhristian, most certainly was definitely whipped up by yours truly, the Brewfessionals. That's when you can't. That's it when you can't get away from those customs.
A Bhristian.
You gotta get away from those customs. Okay, now Jeremiah 10:2. We all know this one.
Chill.
Okay. Thus saith Yahuwah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Okay, check this out. Well, then, how we know that that's true? Because every religion has the zodiac.
Ooh, bullet.
You start seeing that somebody's praying to the sun and somebody praying to the moon.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying? So, not the SON,
The
SUN.
bullet.
And even with the SON, that's the intercessor.
Facts.
So through that name. All right. Just like if we were sending a letter, it will be going through the U.S. Postal Service.
Oh.
You cannot, if you can run it to somebody's address, but wouldn't it be quicker if I just gave it to the one who knows where everybody's address is?
Facts.
I wouldn't have to GPS it or nothing. I just hand my letter off and let him take it there.
Facts.
So it's just like that. You send your letter up. It hits the mail coming. It put on. If it get rejected, if it get there, get there. If it don't, hey, who letter that is? Who name that is on there? What that boy been doing? Yeah, it can't get there. So we know this made by them. And so you got the Christians,
Right.
who low key do sun worship. That's why they do their Shabbats on Sunday.
Facts.
Sunday worship. SUN day worship. So we worship the sun on the sun's day.
Bullet.
Okay. Bow. So now this is no diss. These are all facts. Now even if you don't believe in the origin of these things,
Right.
you have to look at what you're doing.
Facts.
This is reality. This is reality. This is the reality. This is what you're doing. Now, they also give you the deities face of these religions. But then the Most High said, guess what he said? Nobody has seen my face, or do not make nothing in the earth, any carvings, paintings, anything like that of me.
Bullet.
Anything.
You can't do that of the Most High.
Face.
That was already demonic.
Ooh.
And then to top it off, he made it look like him. Now, hey, no, look, no diss.
Okay, no diss.
No diss.
No diss.
These are all facts.
That's facts, though.
Yahuwah say you are the image, which means that this image right here was made. You can walk around doing these scripts.
Facts.
A painting can't do these scripts. A stone can't do these scripts.
Facts.
A piece of wood can't do these scripts.
Facts.
But you can.
Facts.
So this how you know that this was made to embody. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Embody.
embody.
It was made to embody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that the image would come to life. As it said, Adam became a living soul. First he was dead wood. He was dead wood, just like the Shittim tree that was actually covered with gold
Facts.
in the wilderness. You're that Shittim wood.
Facts.
Yahuwah's esteem, which is the Ruach, is the gold. That's how the Shittim wood, which was the least desired, but the least maintenance. It was an ugly twig, but with that gold on it,
That was
he was strong.
facts.
He was strong already, but with that gold on it, he was unbreakable.
Facts.
Feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we that Shittim tree. No, when you go look up a Shittim tree, everybody go look up a Shittim tree.
Right down.
Man, go Google it. You will see that a Shittim tree, when you look at it, it's the only thing out there in the desert, but it's
right.
green.
Facts. Got a little green on top, don't it?
Look at the state of a man who wakes up and actually keep these scriptures.
Ooh. Okay. Bullet.
No man knows where he getting his nutrients from, and he in the middle of a desolate place. Hey, wonder of the world.
Facts.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Bullet.
That heat don't do nothing to him, but make him stronger.
Facts.
That heat don't do. He in the middle of a desert. That heat don't do nothing for him, but make him stronger.
He eating that.
You want some water? Come get some.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we got an internet question from @LaShawn13.
Okay.
She asks, "Does the Torah believe in hell?"
Sure do. You know what I'm saying? Or what we have to understand is what Yahuwah said is heaven, the pleasant place. He said it has not came to man's minds and heart what he have for us, even in the pleasant place.
Sheesh.
So that place called hell, or you know what I'm saying, the unpleasant place, it hasn't came to man's heart nor his mind what Yahuwah has in store for him in this unpleasant place.
Facts.
This is gonna be a very special place for those who definitely do it. He speaks about it all day. The fire that it's saying gonna be consuming and burning all day is that same anger that Yahuwah said he's gonna have for those who break his law, statutes, and commandments.
Ooh.
So whatever punishment it is for that, just know that you dealing with the fire himself. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that is, it's up for it's wait and see. They have to wait and see. If you anxious to get there, then you have to wait and see what's in store for you.
Ooh.
We know it exists, but we don't want to go, so we don't read into it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. That ain't no way you want to be.
Yeah, that ain't my dough. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that ain't my dough, so I'm uninterested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with
I'll
it.
take no number one.
But yeah, but you see, now you can't mix these two because that's lukewarm.
Right.
One has to be fire for his master who chose him to carry this word. One was never given his word. Okay? But they understood that the only way to, have these words is to carry it out. But the only one that showed us how to carry it out was Mashiach.
Right.
Now, what they didn't want to do was accept the curses and the punishments. But they wanted to accept the blessings. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody want to dodge the punishments. So somebody had to make one up. We're not going to go into that because we might be shut down.
Exactly.
To try to match, the details.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But literally, we fit the bill. Whether you like it or not, we fit the bill. Now, we can speak about ourselves because this is our condition. Now, even if people are talking about this don't exist, or it never existed, well then, nah, man, this land wasn't made for you and me.
Burn them up, miss.
Brothers. Yeah. No follies on. It's your favorite eye. For you. I live before you who will folly free. You can take a look, ain't gotta pick. Who knew a tree could grow up out the streets? You who made it happen, certainly. I never keep no credit on me. I always keep the debit on me. Who care what they say about me? Just know I always keep it folly free. We don't hate nobody, hate the folly. Keep it one way, never poly. 613, that's the logic. Seems to be the only thing I process. One way, got them soggy with me, water cornflake. Broad day, not the Broadway. Lawing all day, cruising, righteous moving. They don't like that, proving. Scribble life bars on right rap, short breaths, not the long drawn. ET phone home, Earth stars with the space bars. Brother far gone. I'm on purpose, well sifted, ain't no leaven in it. They talk about me, but they never put my present in it. Always. All that fast living hit a hard break. Broke down, didn't know you who I had a call gate. Strangers never getting through, they don't know the rules. Give help, then you get help. Easy concept. I live before you who will folly free. You can take a look, ain't gotta pick. Who knew a tree could grow up out the streets? You who made it happen, certainly. I never keep no credit on me. I always keep the debit on me. Who care what they say about me? Just know I always keep it folly free. You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.
Co-host Mish Pot, burn them up, Mish.
Burn them up, Mish. And I'm your co-host, Script Flat. Woo! 613 Splash. All esteem to you.
All esteem to your hood. And this your host, it's your favorite beloved Daoud.
It's your favorite rock.
Here with a few announcements. We're gonna bro bomb real fast, you know. We're gonna do it in a Yahoo minute, okay, man? Here we go. February 2nd, Boom Church here in Atlanta.
8 times down.
11 a.m. Shout out to Moray Brown.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
February 22nd through the 24th is the Midwest Brew Out. Shout out to Ty Serve. Shout out to Out Rep
We
ENT.
the natty, baby.
Shout out to Tassel Gang.
Tassel
And
gang.
y'all already know Mind Culture Forever in the building.
Forever.
Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, March 2nd and the 3rd, we got Payne College.
Payne.
In Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah,
Augusta, Georgia.
Georgia.
Big facts.
Press
And in June, we got the James 1-1 conference.
Okay, fast. Yeah, we there.
More dates. Oh, yeah,
Okay.
Cali in the works.
Oh, yeah, man, we coming to LA.
To the Westie. Okay, so, man, what I'm going to end up with this little manna chip right here, man. Manna chip, I done sprinkled a little,
What you put on the shoes, huh?
Old Bay.
Ooh, Obey. Not the Obey, but the Obey.
Facts.
Deuteronomy 4:2.
Woo!
It say, ye shall not add unto the word which I command ye. Command you, neither shall you diminish out from it, that ye may keep the commandments of Yahuwah, your mighty one, which I command you.
Ooh.
So when we talk about fornication and adultery, you know that they're all sexual immorality, and we shouldn't practice any of them.
Facts.
None of them is less than the other, being that they're both wrong.
Facts.
All sin is punishable by death, but being that the Father created us, we can be forgiven if we get away from our acts.
Ooh.
All right, our wrongful acts.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
You are now at the brew spot with the Brewfessionals.
It's the Brewfessionals, baby.